Okay guys, so we're back again with this FR18 that you guys see me take apart in the last video. It was all nasty, so I took and cleaned it all up and degreased it and got everything all free. And so basically the idea was for the owner, he basically said, well, do whatever it takes, but I don't want to spend $1 on it. Let's just see if we can get it to run with what we got laying around. I'm like, fair enough, let's do that. So that's what we're doing. So I got the bearings all free. We're going to throw some oil in our crank. It's just Echo 2-stroke oil, Power Blend Gold. You don't have to have that, it's just what I had open. So I ran out of the other stuff. Well, I didn't run out of it actually. My bottle got left on its side. It all dripped all over my floor and I stood in it and almost landed on my ass. So that was pretty cool. So I'm just going to give this guy a little bit of heat for a minute here. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. It's currently Monday. Fucking Canada Post is on strike yet again. Bastards. I got a package I gotta send back east. Well, not back east, but to Alberta. So, guess I'll have to try to figure out what to do next with that. Ooh, almost burnt down my kitchen again. There we go. Crank is in. The bearings actually feel good, so we're just going to run with what we got. No more propane required. Okay, let this guy cool off for a little bit here, and we'll be right back to it in a minute. Okay guys, we're back. Alright. So, a lot of people go, oh, you need to clean off that piston. I'm not going to bother. It'll just help with sealing. And we found a ABC sleeve from I think an 18 CVR. It looks a lot like a 2.5 sleeve, but it isn't. So what we're going to do is just use a little bit of our 2-stroke oil here. And I have idiotic people bitching at me at the same time. I can't stand people. And he goes, oh man, you're always so pissed off all the time. Yeah, because people piss me off, that's why. That's why. So yeah, basically, pretty much just doing this for free, really, so. And if you look, that cutout window goes towards the front of the block. Might need a set of pliers. I've got kind of big fingers and I don't like to fit down inside there. Let's see if we can grab onto it with this. Yeah, just enough just to drop that guy on. There we go. And next our sleeve. Yeah, it actually feels pretty good. I think this thing might... it definitely feels a lot better than the other one. I think this thing might have a chance of living. So, we're going to next, well not today, but another day, probably see if we can't chuck this thing up at the engine stand. Take some airplane fuel. Be nice and oily. And see if we can get this thing to pop off and run. I think it will. I still need to clean the carbon or whatever. I'm just putting kind of doing a little bit of an update video about this thing here for a minute for my buddy. Fast Eddie owns this thing, so. So I thought I'd just throw this thing kind of half-assed back together for you guys. Okay, and this is a non-directional cylinder head, and what I mean by that is if you look through them, sometimes you can see where air is supposed to pass through it. You want to line that up in the direction of travel. Okay. Make sure your head gasket's there. And yes, you can reuse them. Someone's like, oh, you have to buy a new head gasket every time. No, you don't. Hang on a sec here. I know I'm in a frame. Just give me just a second. Oh yeah, I remember last time it was kind of a tight fit on there, wasn't it? And of course, I'm going to line it up here. That might help a little bit. Oh, come on. Hang on a sec here. There we go. It's just they're misaligned a little bit. Kind of a pain in the ass sometimes you can't see what you're doing. Like I said, this engine here is the same as an OS 18 CVR, so the parts are interchangeable. If you guys need or can find the replacement parts, because I know parts for the CVR are hard enough to get your hands on these days. Bloody expensive. Last time I looked, the piston and sleeve was just about $200 Canadian, which is an absolute rip-off. Alright. Yeah, I can feel it's got half decent pinch, kind of feels like it around the top. A lot better than the other sleeve, it just fell pretty much all the way through. So basically, shit, okay, I forgot completely that those other screws were ruined, but... So this actually has an O-ring seal, I forgot about that. Make sure it's not missing or damaged. Line up your starter shaft, and that cutout faces upwards. You should hear it kind of snap and click together. So just imagine we put those screws in there. And then obviously our motor mount. So everything actually cleaned up pretty nice. Not too bad. So that's what we're going to do, is I'm going to find screws to the back, which I was supposed to do before I made this video, but I'll share this with you guys anyways. I got to clean the carb still and put the flywheel on, and next we will try to get the electric start to work again and chuck it up in this test stand and see what happens. Anyways, guys, a little bit of a short vid here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on burning nitro out there. Oh yeah, people keep asking what kind of screwdrivers I'm using. They're old Sportworks ones from like 20 years ago. They don't make them anymore. But there's like MIP and Dynamite and Huddy, or however the hell you pronounce it, that make all sorts of them. So this brand, yeah, and these right here, get one, they're like $10 on eBay. Anyways, guys, always later. Happy Monday.